train go.
Hey, Pete.
Hey.
Listen, I didn't get a chance to really talk to you yesterday. I'm not feeling so good about what happened on the train the other day with Trina.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I'm actually, because I know you have feelings for her, and I barely know.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? It's water under the bridge.
Hey, fellas.
Hi, Brenda.
Hello.
I just want to make sure that you and I are...
I've got photos.
Photos.
Yeah.
Goody.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, not so great.
Yeah?
Well, I got some news today, and it's pretty scary, man.
What's going on?
Well, it's gonna be a lot of work. You know,
Is everything okay?
playing the role of Data.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Huh?
Oh, wow. So, when did you find out?
He called me this afternoon.
He
The
did?
printer, yeah.
What, was he calling everybody?
Well, I thought he probably would be. You didn't
No,
get
I
a
didn't.
call?
I didn't get a call. I thought I did really well too. You know.
Yeah. Well, how did it go?
Well, I thought it went really well. That primal screaming really helped.
Yeah.
And you know, we did the.
Surprise.
Surprise! Hey.
Hi. You're so surprised.
I'm so surprised.
I
Yeah.
wanted to bring you a little snack. A little bagel and cream cheese.
I love cream cheese.
I know you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, Carlos did a
Isn't it
great
good?
job on
Thanks
your
for
hair.
the recommendation.
You're welcome.
No, it feels good. I wanted to get all sassed up because my mom's coming in. I'm really excited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And
good.
the house is getting all clean. By the time I get home tonight, the smell of vinegar will be in the air. Mrs. Johnson cleans my house
Oh.
within an inch of its life.
New house lady must be
Oh,
nice.
she's amazing. Fresh apple pie sometimes.
Yeah. Can I borrow her? Gavin's kind of slacking off.
Oh,
a
well,
little
I
on
bet
the
he's slacking off.
house cleaning department.
She's quirky. You gotta put up with her quirks.
Oh, no.
Listen, here's the demo, okay? There's 2 anti-drug PSAs. It'll probably give you the...
Anti-drug?
Yeah. Just say no. Just look at the style. Look at the style. I think you
Okay.
might like it. I think it's up your alley.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
Thanks.
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks. You wanna watch this with me?
No.
So the competition is this Saturday. What am I
Great.
missing?
Well, you know, wish her all the best from me.
I will, Pete. Thanks. Really sweet.
You know, Pete, we should really talk about this because, well, I know you had a lot of feelings for this girl.
Look, I
and
told you it's fine. We really don't have to talk about it anymore here in public.
Fine as in, you know, frigged up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. I don't think it's fine, Pete, because what I'm hearing from you is that you don't want to deal with this issue, and I want to get down to brass tacks because I don't want anything to affect our relationship.
Well, first of all, let's
Okay.
not worry so much about our relationship because as far as I'm concerned, like, we have no relationship, okay? You sit there,
Well, there it is,
I
right
sit
there.
here.
There it is. We do have a relationship, okay? And something interfered in that. I just want to get to the bottom of it.
Hey, I told
You
you,
know?
it doesn't matter, okay? Let it go. Don't worry
No,
about
but you're
it.
gonna get a resentment, and you know what? Resentment is the #1 offender, okay?
I tell you what the #1 offender is for me right now. It's you sitting there bugging me about this, okay? Just let it go.
I'm just trying to be real with you, Pete. I'm just trying to be real. That's what I'm trying.
Are you trying a 12-step program or something here, buddy?
What? What are you talking about?
What's with all this atonement or something? You Catholic all of a sudden? Just take it easy, for God's sakes. I'm fine. You're fine. I'm okay. You're okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get this part. I mean, I'm just
You'll get it.
tired of feeling rejected. I mean,
Ow.
you know,
You're gonna get it.
you put everything sort of on the line again.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Just a sliver. It's just a little sliver.
Oh, I shouldn't
Maybe
be able
you
to
can
get
look
that.
at that later.
Yeah.
What is this? What role are you talking about?
Oh, it's for Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh, I love
it's-
Star
yeah.
Trek.
There's a play. There's the Burlington Players are going to be doing it, and We both auditioning for the. Actually, Zach got part of Data today, and I'm still waiting to hear whether I got Worf or not. So.
You got a part in the play.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a recital. That's so
Well, it's not a
It's a-
recital.
yeah,
it's a
it's more-
play.
it's a play,
like a
but
real
legitimate
play.
theater.
But that's, I mean,
You
is
didn't
that okay?
tell me.
No, well, I mean, it happened fairly quickly. And I just heard today. That's okay? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, no, that's so good.
What?
No, that's really great. I'm happy for you.
You don't look that happy.
I'm so excited. I can't even breathe.
Take it easy.
Is it okay?
I have to go
Breathe.
to the washroom.
All right.
Okay. This happens sometimes. She just gets worked up.
She's a great woman, my mom. Yeah. What are you reading over there? You're so engrossed. Astrid Bargeld. Yeah, it's a collection of her essays. She's my prof at U of T for the poetry class, and she's just brilliant. You know, it doesn't feel like a class. It just flies by because, okay, her whole idea is that we need to stop infantilizing ourselves. We need, as women, to embrace our power. Because if we don't, like, we're going nowhere. We're running in circles.
I like that.
It's phenomenal.
Sounds like a great woman.
Yeah. Class is tomorrow night. It's Thursday, 6 till 9. My mom's kind of freaking out about that it ends so late. You know, she wants me to call this safe home. It's a stupid safe home service where you call and you make an appointment to have people come and walk with you, you know, from your class to the dorm or the subway.
That doesn't sound so stupid, actually, Dana.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds like
smart.
a great opportunity to even meet someone. You never know. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a strong, handsome man walking me to my car.
It's not a date. It's a walk-home
Well,
service.
it could prove to be a romantic experience.
Pete, you don't think I know how it feels? Huh? I've been dumped before, okay? I tell Nicole that I love her. What does she do? She heads off to Europe with Max, okay? I know how it feels, but in my case, I didn't deal with it very well, okay?
Okay.
You know?
You know, Lucas, after Doug died, it's one of the evenings I was sitting around and I just wanted to forget everything,
Right.
So I just thought, what the heck? I opened up the Baileys. I mean, I don't mind a social drink, but tasted pretty good, you know? So I thought, what the heck? And I poured myself a nice, you know, those milkshake glasses?
Right.
Filled that up and sipped on that, listened to old records all evening. I mean, I forgot all right.
Had a grand old time.
Oh yeah, till the next morning. And then everything was still there, and I had a heck of a hangover, eh?
I think my case is a little different, Brenda. I thank you for your input.
Well, you're welcome. Not
See,
that
it
you'll
just-
listen to it.
Goes to show you shouldn't get involved with women. It's not worth it to get all messed up over a girl like that, is it?
Zach.
What?
Man, look, you have to break up with her. Okay? I mean, look what she's doing.
Look, it's a little easier said than done. Okay?
You.
Look, she's very emotional.
Oh, I know
all
she's
right?
emotional, but who do you think you're talking to? You think it. I know it's hard to break up with somebody, okay? I know. I mean, do you have any idea what happened between me and Liz?
No, I don't. You haven't told me.
Okay. The 3 weeks that we spent apart after, you know, what happened on the train were the hardest 3 weeks of my life, and the scariest too, because I didn't know what was going on. Okay? I didn't know whether she was just feeling really vulnerable. I didn't know whether she wanted to be with me or not, right?
Yeah.
And the entire time I'm thinking, my fears are coming out, and I'm thinking, well, what if she does want to get together with me, right? Am I going to be able to live up to those expectations, right? Or is she just sort of feeling like she's settling for me because she feels a sense of duty or obligation, like I felt with Agnes, right? So it just drove me to the point where I couldn't function. And I had to make a decision for myself because I wasn't talking with her at that point. She was
Right.
gone, right?
Yeah.
So I made the decision in my head that if she wasn't 100% on board, if she wasn't, I don't know, like really gaga over the relationship, then to just cut my losses and just leave, you know? And when she came back, she wasn't there. You know, it wasn't there. She was talking about how I was different from all the other guys that she'd usually gone out with. How you know, she was happy to be my friend, and how she'd be willing to try and to move on. And it just sounded like she was settling for me, man, and that hurt so much. And I decided right there, I'd rather be the one doing the dumping than to be the dumpy. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but I did it.
So you just didn't even try? I don't know. You want total enthusiasm? Well, that's total enthusiasm, man. And as for her, maybe she wants someone who's not like the other guys she's been with.
Okay, my problem with the organizations or services such as Safe Home is that it perpetuates the idea that you should be scared. Okay, on the surface, yeah, it looks like this great thing. It's women empowerment, but really it's not, because what it does is send a message that you should be scared, and I don't want to be scared anymore. You know what? I want to learn to empower myself, to get tough. Like there's this rally that's happening on Saturday. It's called Take Back the Night Rally. You know, and it's a protest against violence against women. You know, I'm sick of walking down the street and feeling scared.
I know all about Take Back the Night, but as far as I'm concerned, the reason that we are having something like Take Back the Night is the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is we have to get together in a group to take back the night.
No, because that's what you're told. The reality is that you're more likely to be attacked in your home than you are walking out on the street at night.
But there is danger out there. What you have to realize is that each woman has to make their own choice, right? Like my mother, who's from a small town, who's never been to Toronto, and she's coming this weekend, I wouldn't let her walk around necessarily. I don't know if she's got the same street smarts. You? Yes, you probably have street smarts galore. But would you walk through Central Park alone?
Yes, I would, because it would be an absolutely empowering situation. Maybe I'll take a couple, you know, self-defense
empowerment
classes.
is using your brain, and to me, using my brain is knowing when a situation is conducive to walking alone or not, or walking in groups.
Okay, Liz, if you keep portraying the role of a victim, as many women do, we will become
Okay, you know,
victims.
funny enough,
We
I
are
don't
victims.
recall the words poor victim ingrained on my forehead, Dana, but it happened to me. Okay? I was attacked.
It's not all about Nicole, okay? There's the Charlie situation too.
Oh
okay?
my
I'm in
God!
hot-
Are you still? What are you trying to wreck those people's lives?
I'm not trying to wreck
You're no
anybody's life.
better than Liz. Honest to gosh, she is actively choosing to be a single mother,
This
and
was
you
my
want to be
choice.
a single father. You know, it's selfish and it's irresponsible. Don't think. Quit for once. Quit thinking about yourself. You
Wait
know?
a second. You know what? I'd be just as happy having no kid at all, okay? But this kid deserves to know the truth. You know that as a mother. You don't lie to
a
your
mother.
kids.
I'm a single mother now. A single mother, and you're actively thinking it's hip or groovy. Well, it's not a flavor of the week, Buster. This is reality, and you should leave that boy with his parents, the parents that he knows as parents, and quit thinking about your ego.
Thanks for sharing.
And you know how else I know she's not into it? She talked to Shannon. After 3 weeks, she talks to Shannon before she talks to me about it.
Okay,
I mean,
whoa. And who did you talk to before you talked
but
to
that's
her?
different, all right?
Why
That's-
is it different?
No, look, because Stanley Heatley he was going way too fast on the corner, right? 130 in a residential zone. Of course, you're gonna ride your Ferrari around a pole.
Hey,
Hi.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really want you to do well with your Star Trek pageant.
You know,
and
you don't
everything.
have to say that.
No, I
If you
do.
don't- if you're
I'm-
upset, tell me, okay?
No, I just want you to share things with me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I share everything with you.
You tell me what you have for breakfast.
No, I love sharing
I know.
everything with you.
I know.
So just tell me. I want
Okay.
you to succeed. I'm crazy about you.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, go on about your Dan Heatley business.
I didn't have an escort to walk me to my car. I didn't even think twice about it, as a matter of fact. It's my car, I'm walking to my car. I get to the door, open the back seat to load up all my stuff, and I can feel this presence behind me. I don't even have time to look around to see what's going on. Somebody pushed me into my car. I'm lying on the back seat, and there's this man behind me, pushing me up further into my car so that he can get in behind me. You know, Dana, I don't think I've ever been any more scared in my life. I couldn't scream. I couldn't fight back. I wanted to scream. It wasn't coming out. I didn't even get a good look at him. But I did hear his voice, and I remember when he said to me, "Give me your keys." Like I'm gonna give him my keys. Anyway, I kicked at him and I was cursing him out. I don't even remember what I said. A car came around and scared him off and he ran away. But Dana, I was one of the lucky ones. That's all.
Brenda, how do you think Catherine, or whatever your daughter's name is, would feel,
Caitlin.
okay, if you came to her and had tea in university and said, "Oh, by the way, Caitlin, Doug wasn't your real father. You know, I've been lying to you the whole time." You know, think about it.
How dare you?
I'm not talking about Doug. Detach that from. I'm talking
Hey,
about.
leave her alone. Okay? Let's just leave her alone.
What?
Got this thing to worry about, but look, the reality is, you don't know what it's like to be that kid. That's the problem. You can sit here and guess about it, but you're not him, okay? And the problem is, people in your position and people in your position sometimes don't take into consideration how that kid feels, okay? My mom dies, all right? I'm a kid. My dad remarries several years later. This new woman comes into her life, to my life. You know, and she thinks she's my mother, but she's not, okay? And to be frank, I resent her for it, and I continue to resent her for it. Okay? I'm a grown man, and I resent this woman. You want that to happen to you? That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, Eves, Hampton, McGinty, is there a difference?
Yeah,
really?
there's a huge difference, all right? I mean, the PC should be running away with it right now.
Really?
But they've blown it. Bad leadership and bad strategy.
That's why
campaigning
you're not
strategy.
even gonna vote. What's the point?
Hello?
Fiasco, yeah.
It's
Speaking.
the first time I've been able to vote. I feel like I should.
Hey, Adam. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yes, I would love to play the part of Mr. Worf. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. This is great. I'm sitting right across from Mr. Data right now. We were just talking. Okay. I see. Sure, I'll pass the message along. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
Congratulations!
You're gonna be a wolf.
I
That's
told
great.
ya.
Mr. Worf.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know how to say this, so I just say it. You've been bumped. Yeah, they want you to. Tibor has decided to step in and play the part of Mr. Data, and you've been demoted to Wesley Crusher.
Yeah, they can't do
Wesley?
that.
Yeah.
The awkward, geeky teenager?
I know,
Why?
I'm sorry.
No, it
It's-
doesn't matter.
You know what? If they're gonna lead this kind of unprofessional pageant, don't you worry. You don't even need to be part of it.
It's more reenactment, but
You're
It's not
above
fair.
this. It isn't fair. You should go and tell them that you want to be Mr. Data.
She's not gonna do anything.
Tibor has seniority, though. So.
Listen, Brenda, I'm sorry about bringing Doug into this whole conversation. It's a little insensitive of me. I was just looking for your approval, and I shouldn't have been, and I get a little bent out of shape when it comes to Charlie. So, you know, I'm
Well,
sorry, and
It's a heavy responsibility.
yeah, just a little. I appreciate. I really identify with those emotions. It must be really tough. You just got to lean into them. You know, you got to go through them, and you don't have to do it alone. You got friends. You know, and you. Oh man, I'm sorry you're in pain. I honor your pain. So, come on, group hug.
Don't touch me.
want to say that I'm so sorry for what happened to you. It makes me sick. It makes me sick that it's still happening. And what I'm trying to say is that what I want to happen is it to take experiences like yours, you know, and instead of it to allow it to sort of cause fear within us, turn it around and try to show that, you know, take some power out of it. You know what I mean? In honoring, you know, women like you, that things like that has happened to.
I understand you. I do.
And
I understand you. I do. Don't.
hello. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Good. Oh. Well, is everything okay? Can't give me any more information. Okay. Okay, 7:30 tomorrow morning. I'll be there. Well, we'll be there. Okay, thanks. Bye. Ooh, your doctor's office. 7:30. Be any earlier? Oof. I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm sure.